4 o'clock, good to have you. If you're looking for the Lions stuff, Brad Holmes spoke today, Odyssey.com. Rewind, or probably hit that again at 5. Talking Michigan football right now. CFP rankings are out. You were number 5. They definitely held your schedule against you. But we were talking about it, and it's, look, are you more confident or less confident you're going to beat Ohio State after that state game? We talked about the red zone issues. And we really kind of talked about these first half issues. You haven't played a good first half in eons. 10-10 against Indiana, 1-point game against Penn State, 13-7 against State, close against Maryland when they gifted you a free touchdown. That would concern me every bit as much as the red zone stuff. So we're rapping about that. Rico, can I just mix in, because I know we got a ton of Michigan fans who want to talk. Can I deliver a message to Spartan fans?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now I'm going to try to be brief. But for Spartan Nation, many of you, not all of you, many of you disgust me. And I'll tell you why. You guys have a choice to make. And it is simple. No one's happy with the way this season has gone. Even people like me who told you, tried to warn you it would be a rebuilding year. But the behavior of some of you is disgusting, and it's in relation to Mel Tucker. So let me just go right down Main Street with this. Make a decision. Either your dislike of this man and your love for who he replaced are irreconcilable, or you're going to begin to put your football program first. Because let me tell you something. Mel Tucker is in it. I mean, in it right now. And we all sat from afar and laughed as Michigan never allowed Rich Rod to get off the ground. Never. The Lloyd Carr loyalists, the factions, and Rich Rod's own idiocy, it never had a chance. I cannot believe the way some Spartan fans are talking about Mel Tucker less than a year from an 11-win season. The guy took over in the worst situation possible that your hero, all right, the guy whose bathwater you want to drink, Mark D'Antonio, left him in. The world ended. And sure, everybody recruited by Zoom. But Jim Harbaugh had already had years of relationships built. It's easier to talk over a computer. Tucker walked into that. He wins 11 games. And now the first sign of failure and a rebuild and a bad year, and Spartan fans are acting like somehow they're Alabama. Look, you don't have to like Mel Tucker. You don't have to like what he makes. You don't have to like the pictures with aggressive dogs. But let me be clear about something. You either get behind this guy and give him a fair shake, or we're going back to the dark ages. And this program will look like Perlis the end years. Okay? So figure it out. If you don't like him because he makes a ton of money, you don't like the way he talks, hell, maybe you're really gross and you don't like him because he's black. Figure it out. That's up to you. But the idea that the grease fire he took over from Mark was going to be fixed in 10 seconds and that the 11-win miracle of last year was now the norm, you either do hardcore drugs or you have no understanding of the program that you claim to love. So just do me a solid. It's bad enough I got to deal with Michigan fans on a daily basis. Perhaps my own fans could show just a modicum of knowledge about the game and the situation. Yes, we want some staff changes. Yes, it's okay to critique. But my God, the behavior of some of you over the last 72 hours regarding your head coach, figure it out, man, or before you know it, you're going to look like Indiana. So you make the call. You want to call in and yell at me? Do it. You want to call in and agree? Do it. I didn't even tell Rico the message I was delivering. And Rico, you may agree, you may disagree. I will just tell you, Spartan fans are in a very weird place right now, and they are lashing out. And if they run this guy off before he gets a chance, we just talked about Auburn, you're going to look just like that. You're going to look like Nebraska. You're going to be paying 3 coaches, the job will be radioactive, and you're probably not ever going to get it back. So figure out what you care about more. You're paying fealty to a guy who's been gone for 3 years, or the program you claim to care about?
Mike, I couldn't have said it better myself. I kind of had a feeling that's where you were going, but yeah, you said it. But I think that there was a lot of Spartan fans who just they can't accept the fact, just like a lot of college football fans can't accept the fact that Mel Tucker came in, right place, right time, and where college coaches are making a lot of money, and he benefited from that. That's not his fault. He didn't walk in there with a gun to the head and say, hey, pay me this money. They offered. And really, Michigan State's not on the hook. But it comes down to the money, Mike. And it's the money, it's the guy he replaced, and it's his skin color. And you can't convince me it's not. And that's fine. But miss me with the whole, well, but what about what? Because last year you were all running around here, all happy, screaming, Tuck coming, and now, oh, well, I don't know. But I'm not shocked because I told you, man, when he lost to Rutgers that very first game, that whole week it was, we may have made a mistake. Oh, boy, wait, we just beat Michigan? Oh, yeah, we love this guy.
Right, beat a ranked Northwestern team who won 10 games. Yay! Yeah. And it's like, look, I'm not telling you it's flawless. I'm not telling you that I don't need a staff change. It's probably not the one you're thinking of.
Right.
But if you think he walked into some good situation, you are telling me you know nothing about football. Nothing. So we can evaluate, we can critique, do whatever you want. But Spartan fans, get a grip. Look in the mirror. I know you're gripping hard because Michigan's winning games and it bothers you. Grow up.
I think that's
what
it is,
back,
though, Mike.
They sat back and watched us win a hell of a lot of games. You think they had a fun time? Grow up. Take the medicine and figure it out. Yeah. He needs some time. We need players. How about this? If he's still losing games when we're not starting converted running backs at defensive end and true freshmen, or starting a 170-pound true freshman because all our safeties are dead or stink.
Hey, Mike, let's not forget the Riley Bulla at running back experience.
Okay, exactly. Thank you. So look, figure it out. Your dislike for him, does it outweigh your care about the program? But some of you are out of your minds. We can continue. You're welcome to call about that. I just wanted to put it out there. This contract thing, get in line.
It's
Mario Cristobal, Jimbo Fisher. Guys, you don't have to like it.
But it's the new way to go because, trust me, you don't think that the Auburn coach ain't going to be making north of $100 million? It reminds me of the time when Stafford was the highest paid QB. It didn't mean he was the best QB. Right place, right time. And a few years later, his contract looked like a bargain.
Now, what's going to be fun is it won't be Spartan fans calling in to talk about Tucker. It'll be Michigan fans.
Right.
But Tuck needs some time.
Man,
and guess what?
Yeah.
If I think he sucks, if I think it's not going to work, I'm going to be the first person to tell you, get him gone.
Yeah.
But it is absurd to be saying that now, amongst the other things some of you are saying.
When I sit, man, I really wish I could just record it and just play a tape because people, well, I don't understand what's going on, and you got to explain. He got there the day before signing day. He had nothing to do with that class. The next class was all Zoom. He couldn't do anything, and then finally he got a chance to go kick the tires and watch kids play. Those guys, they're redshirt freshmen right now. And then he had the true freshman. So 2 classes of kids he actually got to watch, which is why he has to be so aggressive in the transfer portal because he just had to take chances on kids to fill up a class in that 2020 class.
Let me give you an example, and then I'll be done with this, and we'll get back to the callers, and they'll carry the 4 o'clock hour. A lot of people go, oh, this pass defense, and they go, well, what about Kimbrough and Ronald Williams? Okay, here's what you need to know. You think those guys suck? You think they're terrible? You think, oh my God, why does he rely on the portal? Because Kimbrough and Williams and these other guys are better than what Mark left him. Okay? All right?
Yeah.
All right there, Slappy?
Those are facts.
So just understand
No,
something.
Mike, you're making excuses right now.
No. The season's bad, and I thought they'd win 7 or 8. They're not going to come close. I'm not happy. But the idea that a guy wins 11 games, and now you're sitting here going, oh, my God, I miss Mark. Really? The same Mark whose team couldn't crush a grape in a food fight his last couple years? The same guy who essentially, not literally, stole money by not trying his last couple years? Oh, you mean your same God that you bow to who left this program in disrepair because he chose his friends over winning? Blow it out your ass.